You're listening to The Kevin White Show with my co-host, Sky. Don't forget to turn us on to all of your friends. Let them know they can find us at kevinwhitecomedy.com or on Stitcher Radio at Stitcher.com. What is poppin', everybody? Sky, let me ask you something. Did you run out and get in one of those long-ass lines to get a new iPhone 5? I ain't
what do I look like? Crazy? No, man. My iPhone works great.
You got no version?
I just did some fancy upgrade, which made me even more confused.
Oh, so you upgraded because you were able to. Yes. Everybody, you were able to, if you're not aware of it, to upgrade to the iOS 6 operating system, which I did, and it's really great. Cool. And one of the cool things about it was that it has a podcast application. And that's really cool because literally it links you right into iTunes and it links you to all the podcasts. So if you guys did that, click on that podcast application now that you have on your iPhone and search The Kevin White Show, and you can subscribe to us. That way you'll be able to hear all our stuff. And if you haven't gone to www.stitcher.com/Kevin White, go ahead and do that. Enter promo code Kevin White, and you have a chance to win a $100 cash card. Now,
how cool is that?
That is really fucking cool.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, for the people that are not lazy. So, anyway, did you hear about this woman that tried to cut her head off with not cut her
Tried to cut her own head off? Wow, she's talented.
She should have cut her head off because she's just a real whack job.
Yes.
But she got convicted Thursday of attempted murder because the woman tried to kill her husband by cutting his head off with an electric saw.
Okay, that one's new. I was going to say, we hear about women trying to kill their husbands all the time, but okay.
An electric saw, Sky.
That's interesting. Tell me more.
So, this woman and her and her husband were not, they weren't living apart. Okay. Yeah. And obviously she did not like the motherfucker.
No, okay? I guess not.
So she invites him over.
And he must be stupid.
Yeah. And she's stupid. That's probably why they got married in the first place, because both of them are just not the brightest people on the planet.
No.
But, so she says, you know what? I'm going to invite my husband over and I'm going to put a mattress out.
Oh, for a little.
I'm not going to invite him over, which should have been the big flag.
When have a little fun?
Yeah, I'm not going to invite him over to get some sex or to have him sleep in the bed with me.
But that's what he probably thought.
Which made him a complete moron too, because when she invited him over, she's like, look, I've set this mattress out in the living room for you. Okay. And this is where you're going to sleep. But I'm inviting you over anyway, but you're going to sleep on this mattress out here. So why the fuck would he want to come home anyway? You know what I mean?
That's like basically putting like a target right on your forehead.
Exactly. Now, this really bright woman had said, she took that mattress and she put plastic covers around it. Okay. So she's like, she had a plan. She's like, I'm going to off this motherfucker, right? So she got plastic covers to put on the mattress and then she put regular sheets on top of it. So basically she was going to try to off him and then wrap his body up in the plastic and have no evidence of it and then be like, I don't know what the motherfucker is. I think she's
watching a lot of those series.
Right.
CSI and all that
She probably didn't watch to the end or watch the entire, she just watched like a 5-minute clip of it to get the idea about the mattress shit and everything else went south. So after she comes up with this whole elaborate plan.
And he's sound asleep?
He's sound asleep. She's like, she whips out the electric saw.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like Friday the 13th?
Right, like Jason. She's like, I'm going to cut your fucking head off. Not thinking, I'm going to. Yeah.
And the guy is sleeping through this, or he's sitting straight up in bed? What the fuck's that noise?
Why not strangle him with fishing wire? Like, this is where I'm going to sound like the psycho killer. Why not strangle him with fishing wire or bust a cap in the back of his head or stab him?
Something that doesn't make any noise.
But she wants to take a chance of not only waking him up, but waking the neighbors up and every other living creature within
Because there was probably screaming and chainsaw noise.
Right. So, naturally, he wakes up like, holy shit, the bitch is trying to saw my head off. And so then she's like, holy shit, he knows I'm trying to saw his fucking head off. So
idiot.
She says, I better get my hatchet and mallet. So then she gets a mallet and she crushes him in the head with the mallet and tries to hit him with the fucking hatchet.
So she had all the tools lined up.
Yeah, but she just knows how to use them correctly.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So she just obviously didn't take the right courses. So this woman now was finally convicted of attempted murder on Thursday, and now he can go see his, wife or soon-to-be ex-wife in prison. But isn't that crazy?
That is insane.
It was so funny that it only took the jurors 3 hours to deliberate and say,
so wait
this
a minute,
bitch is crazy.
The husband survived?
He lived.
He lived after being beaten with all those instruments?
Which is crazy because, what kind of case do you have? What is the defense was saying, someone probably broke in and the defense, broke in the house and did this. And they're like, the motherfucker woke up and saw his wife trying to hit him inside the head with the mallet. And they're like, well,
and he still lives to tell. I think we should interview him for the show because what kind of an idiot is
the attorneys for the man were just looking, they were so bizarre at what they were trying to fabricate to create what happened. They were like, they're using the Tinkerbell theory. You remember Tinkerbell, that little hooker from Peter Pan?
Well, I wouldn't call her that. She's cute, and she spreads fairy dust.
She's a hooker.
No.
Did you like Tinkerbell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's cute.
I guess she was
cute. She flies and sparkles, and she's cute.
All right. So anyway, I just found that very funny.
I think that's insane. Well, you want to hear some other insane stuff?
Yes, I do.
This one actually happened on Friday at the Bronx Zoo in New York. Okay? Have you ever been to the Bronx Zoo?
I haven't been to the Bronx Zoo.
It's incredible.
Is it?
It's really cool. So the Bronx Zoo is one of the nation's largest zoos. Okay. And it's over 265 acres.
All right.
It contains hundreds of animals and many in habitats meant to resemble natural settings.
Okay. They make it so it looks just like.
Yeah, they have a tiger mountain, Congo gorilla forest, the world of reptiles. I mean, they have a lot of incredible stuff.
And you've been there?
I've been there a long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
That's right. When I used to live in Connecticut a long time ago.
All right.
Forever. But anyway, so on Friday, these people were riding this little monorail through the Bronx Zoo. Okay. And the monorail actually passes over the Tiger Mountain, where the tigers are. Right. Well, some 25-year-old moron decided that he was going to jump in the tiger den. Whatever you want to call it.
Come on, man.
I swear to God.
Why is he going to jump in a damn tiger den?
I don't know. Nobody knows. It says that everyone in life makes choices, people said.
Well, he made a fucking dumb one.
Yeah. So anyway, this guy made a giant leap, all right? And he made a big enough leap to clear a 16-foot high perimeter fence.
He should be thinking about trying to get into the Olympics.
So I know.
He's hoovering over 16-foot fences.
I know. This guy.
Instead of trying to kill himself in a damn tiger den.
So this guy jumped in, and he ends up being along with this male Siberian tiger named Bashuda. Okay? Now, those Siberian tigers are those beautiful white and black ones, right?
I just know they're big and they have teeth.
Well, they're like one of the biggest tigers out there. He was in there for about 10 minutes before he was rescued by zoo officials who used...
So let me ask you, was he just hanging out, kicking it, talking to the tiger? What happened when he got down in the cage?
Well, the tiger, they were saying the tiger could have killed him if he wanted to, but he didn't. He just fucked him up big time, okay? Because the guy had a broken arm, a broken leg, he had puncture wounds, and he's in the hospital in very critical condition.
Did he tell the motherfuckers why he jumped into a damn tiger cage?
Nobody still knows why, but they were saying that the zoo officials obviously are saying the tiger didn't do anything wrong. He was just hanging out.
See, this is just the same thing like with the grizzly bear story.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what. It's not like I'm some animal activist or anything. You know me better than that, Sky. But the thing is that, now suppose this guy is he says, okay, I'm going to jump in this fucking tiger den. I don't know if I'm going to show off or I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to jump off a damn train into this tiger den. And now all of a sudden he's getting killed and mauled and they have to put the tiger down.
10 minutes he was alone with the tiger.
The tiger was probably just chilling out.
The tiger was by himself. They have many, many tigers in there, but the tigers happen to be locked away. That tiger was chilling by himself. Bashuda, 11-year-old Siberian tiger.
I'm going to tell you how I'm going to tell you how it went down. He's chilling out, all right? I'm going to tell you.
All right.
You know how I have to do my animal size. I'm telling you how it went down.
I like when you speak for the animals, Kevin. Okay? Speak for the animals.
The tiger's sitting there, all right? He's chilling out. He don't even want to be with the rest of the tigers. He's like, you know what? This is my son.
He's like, this is my mountain.
This is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I'm down by myself. I'm chilling. And then all of a sudden, here comes this guy, boom, and he lands like Spider-Man in the tiger den.
The Olympian jumping man.
Right. And from there on, it was like, man, who the fuck is this wannabe Siegfried and Freud motherfucker, man? He must be white boy wasted to have jumped into my den from that goddamn train. You know what? Let me go over and sink these teeth in his ass and hold him responsible for his lack of intelligence. Excuse me. I will be back.
Is that what Bashuda said? That's how he talked?
Bashuda's fucking him up. Yes, Bashuda did say that. Bashuda said it just like that.
That's
and fucked his ass up. You know what I'm saying, man? This guy jumps in front of what does he expect's going to happen? I mean, did he say I'm trying to commit suicide?
Know.
You know?
Oh my God. Look what's happening.
Anyway, but, so did they say anything else about it?
No, they just said the guy's crazy and the tiger did nothing wrong, but they were just saying that the guy's lucky he wasn't killed.
Idiot. All right. Anyway.
So anyway, but I have some other fun stories.
Okay. So what else?
This one actually is a story that was in Montreal, Canada. Okay.
Montreal, Canada.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a sushi bar, right? Mm-hmm. Owner who was told that he needed to cover his sign. So
cover his sign?
The sign of his restaurant. Okay. Mm-hmm. So a Quebec court has ordered a Montreal sushi bar to cover up his clearly inappropriate name.
Right.
Okay. Now, the name of the sushi bar was Fuck You.
Fuck you, sushi. Excuse me?
It's spelled Fukyu. Okay? Right. And it says that John DeMilo, who's 28 years old, said he named this restaurant in February after the Japanese word for a form of martial arts. But the landlord in the plaza where the restaurant was, didn't like that. Had a big problem with it and said he didn't get permission to put up a sign bearing a name like that. So people were complaining, and he was told he needed to put "fuck you" sushi. I think it's awesome. Fuck you sushi. It's delicious. I love sushi.
Yeah, fuck you. Our sushi's the best.
Would you not go there if it was fuck you?
I mean, it's a great marketing thing because you know what? No one's going to forget that name. Where'd you go eat this? Well, I went to fuck you sushi. No. Excuse me? Fuck you. What are you talking about? What do you mean fuck me? No, fuck you. That's where we went.
Yeah, so anyway.
I mean, that could be a good joke.
Well, the owner of the sushi place basically said, I think the financial impacts on my company will be very positive. He said that he thought the exposure would be good for his eatery.
Oh, I agree with him 100%. I mean, people are not going to forget that name.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
It not only is it probably, if he has a great sushi place, but it's a topic of conversation. It becomes, like, if you think about that name can become a topic of conversation. So it just makes people, it gives you a lot of word of mouth promotion.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's great. You need to pick a name that sticks with people, right?
Yeah. Kiss my ass.
So I have another animal story because I thought.
No.
Well.
Are you serious?
Yeah. All right. So a giraffe escaped from the circus in Italy. Yeah, he was like, fuck this, I'm done, man. I'm done performing with these clowns. I'm out of here.
He was like, I'm neck having it.
Yeah, so Jeffrey the giraffe, I can't stuttering. I've had too much caffeine.
Good gosh, right?
Jeffrey the giraffe. I'm just giving him that name because it sounds cool, right?
The Toys R Us one.
So Jeffrey the giraffe escaped the circus in Italy, right? So he was running all over this town named Imola, Italy. He was loose for several hours running around with this big ass neck, right?
Promoting Toys R Us, right?
And then finally, people cornered him. He was 2,000 pounds.
Right.
They cornered him in a fenced parking lot of a grocery store.
I mean, do giraffes?
They're not vicious.
You sure it wasn't a toy store?
No,
it could have been a toy store. He might have been like, this is where I need.
He was running to Toys R Us.
Maybe
He's like,
he was.
I need to go home.
He's like, I'm fucking sick of this fucking circus shit, man. I'm going to go back and sell some toys.
He didn't want to do tricks anymore. I mean, maybe they weren't giving him good snacks. I don't know. But the police cornered him and they shot him with 2 tranquilizers because they needed to transport him back to the circus.
What did they transport a giraffe in?
A truck, man.
They got giraffe trucks and shit? I mean, I don't know
like
about
a truck and a crane? I don't know.
I'm not savvy when it comes to animal transportation.
After they shot him with the tranquilizers, right? The giraffe died from cardiac arrest.
Come on, man. Are you serious? They killed the fuck? Oh, man. All these stories. The animals always get shafted.
I think he had high cholesterol. I'm just telling you.
I mean, come on.
Cardiac arrest.
I think he had a high cholesterol. Yeah, it's a fucking giraffe called a coronary, man. Oh, Mubello, Oh, they fucking killed the animal. Oh, it's such bullshit. So the fucking cops are pigs over here. What the fuck? But anyway, oh my God. Oh.
So, Kevin, do you like Mexican food?
Mexican food. Yeah, I do like Mexican food, actually. I don't like the way I feel the next day when fucking Mexican food, so I'm having explosions. But I mean, while it's going down, I love it. I make love to my Mexican food.
You do?
Yeah.
I'd like to see to your burrito.
Yeah. That's not that's
Oh, that sounds good. Anyway, in Florida, there's this woman who was celebrating her 50th birthday at Luna's Mexican restaurant. When she bit into her tamale, she felt a hair in her mouth. So when she spit it out into a tissue, she said, I don't mean to be graphic, but that was not a hair. That came from someone's head.
Someone was banging a burrito.
So she complained to the general manager of the restaurant about the hair in her food. And he basically said it was a string from a piece of corn that they used to make the tamales.
That makes sense.
Well, the woman, that was not good enough for her. So she complained to the Department of Business and Professional Regulation, right?
Right.
Those people came over there to send a state inspector to check out this restaurant.
Yeah, just to check out for the health department.
They had 6 critical violations. The temperature of the refrigeration unit was off and fucked up, making people sick. But here's my favorite part, which you will absolutely love.
Right.
The inspector said that the repairman working on the refrigerating unit found a group of about 60 cockroaches running around. I know you love those creepy crawlers, Kevin.
Man,
so I had to
are you serious? The cockroaches, where were they at?
They were in the refrigerator, man, with all the food.
Cockroaches are like fucking crazy, man. Cockroaches were the only thing that will survive the zombie apocalypse.
It'll survive anything.
They're in the freezer just kicking it, eating food.
Oh yeah, they're chilling out eating tamales.
Oh my God.
Anyway, that was my news for today.
Well, this is the big thing, and I'm going to get into some more serious news, which none of our news is actually really serious.
We just tell the fun stuff. Yeah.
Monica Lewinsky is back in the news.
She is?
And
what's she do now?
This is the thing. See, this is where it gets juicy. Monica Lewinsky reportedly is getting a $12 million book deal. And last week she was shopping around.
What?
So, yeah, shopping around for, somebody. She said she was going to, sell her memoir. And obviously, all you people know she's the one that had the affair with Bill Clinton back, I don't know how many years ago.
I know. How many years has it been? And now all of a sudden we're going to write, because we just saw Bill speak. Is that why?
Well, people were like, when it first broke out, people were like, she's going to get a lot of money and stuff like this. But Bill Clinton got $15 million for his memoir. Now, let me tell you something. If everybody thought that Monica Lewinsky, first of all, if people feel sorry for Monica Lewinsky, why? Because she's going to make $12 million. Second of all, if people thought she wasn't going to make money from writing her memoir or her book, you would have to be fucking nuts, especially the timing. Because think about, what is it about? What is her memoirs going to be about? It's going to be about sex with the president, with Clinton.
I know, but why now?
She's coming right on the heels of 50 Shades of Grey.
What?
She is coming right on the time where everybody's been all freaking up in the air.
She's going to describe in kinky details about President Clinton. Do you really care to read that now, Kevin? Like, I
might have to. I swear to God, I might go out and
read it.
I might see because I'd like to see exactly what happened. I mean, because no one knows what truly happened. No one really.
But that's only her side.
Her side, well, I would. Okay, let me ask you something. Would you believe? And I love Bill Clinton as the president.
I do too.
Would you believe her side more or his side more?
Probably hers, because he's the president and he needs to look good.
I agree with you. You know what I'm saying?
But it doesn't make me like him any less.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
No, me either.
I mean, it was scandalous at the time, but now I'm like, you know what? That is long gone. Like, why all of a sudden is she coming out with that now?
Because she's trying to make some money.
Yeah, because how old is she now? She's way past her prime.
She's got to be, I think she's probably like in her late 30s. She's got to be like 39, 30, because that happened 15 years ago. But, Lewinsky had already told her story once in Monica's story. She was interviewed for the book by author Andrew Morton, whose unauthorized biographies include the somewhat scandalous Diana, her true story, and the former Princess of Wales. So she got with someone pretty good. And this book is rumored to have 3 things that the earlier one did not. More, salacious details about Lewinsky and Clinton. Complaints about that Clinton said about his wife.
Yeah. But I think that's just mean at this point.
Yeah. And then, see, that's the thing. It's going to stir up a bunch of old shit. And then, and Lewinsky's love letters to, Clinton. So right there, people are going to want to hear what Clinton had to say about Hillary. You're going to know what they wanted to see, what she wrote, the love letters. People are going to buy that shit. People are going to buy it. And it's going to be, I'm going to tell you what, it's going to be a huge fucking book. People are going to want, especially the 30, 40, and 50 something year old generation. They're going to run out and get that book. And what's going to happen is people are going to start reading about it and go, and it's going to go, to me, maybe not to the magnitude of what 50 Shades of Grey did, but I think a lot of people, because this is a true story. This is the one thing that she, in my opinion, she has going for her. Okay, everybody wanted to hear this sexy thing about 50 Shades of Grey, a fabricated story. Yeah. Now you have something that truly happened.
I know, but I feel like it's like, get over it. Like, obviously she's got nothing going on, so now she's going to just bring that back up.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how it is. I mean, forget.
I have no desire to read it.
Yeah, I feel like, but I think a lot of people are going to rush out and read it. I think a lot of people might say, I'm not going to get it, but I think there will be a lot of people going out to buy that book,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, guess what time it is?
What time is it, Sky?
Make a choice, bitch.
I'm ready.
That's right.
I was ready last week, huh?
You ready?
Yeah, man.
I got some badass questions.
You do?
Yeah, kind of.
Like, how many you got for me?
4.
4?
Actually, they're not that bad, but one of them is kind of fucked up, and I apologize ahead of time, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
You know what I'm saying? I just get...
because I'm so nice. Anyway, question number 1.
Question number 1.
Would you rather have a rewind button in your life or pause? Did I ask you this already? I don't think so.
No, you didn't.
Sometimes I would get confused. Would you rather go back or hit pause?
Pause.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather hit pause, and the reason is because going back and rewinding things would just alter everything. Mm-hmm. I think I'd probably, if I had the choice, not that I want either, but I'd probably want to have a button where I could say, okay, let me think this through.
Yeah.
And make the right decision instead of going back and changing the course of everything by rewinding and trying to fix something, you know, because I think to some degree, the shit that we do in the past, it kind of molds who we are. So I would definitely have to go with the pause button.
Okay. Good answer.
Thank you.
All right. Question number 2.
Sure.
Would you rather work your current job for the next year with double the pay or have the next year off with normal pay?
I'd rather definitely work my job with double the pay.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not big about having time off. I don't know what to do with myself when I'm no.
Well, for a little bit, it's fun, but then you're like, all right, back to work.
Yeah, but I like hard work. Like, if I was working, I was making twice. If I was doing exactly what I'm doing right now, making twice the money, I'd be happy, as opposed to not doing anything. And
but then you might not have any time to do anything, like relax.
Well, I mean, I can make time. Well, put it this way. If I'm doing what I'm doing right now and I'm making twice the income, then I'm going to have more time to relax.
Yeah.
Because I look at how much time my schedule takes up right now, how much of my time is spent working, and then think, okay, now I'm making twice as much money. I can afford to take off a little bit of time or whatever, you know, because of the type of work I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm employed by myself, you know, and so I would definitely rather make twice the money and stuff instead of making the same amount of money and have, you know, because still, you know, when you're not working and you're making the same money, you still have, it's the same amount of income.
Smart answers. All right. Question number 3.
All right.
Would you rather be a vegetarian for the rest of your life, Kevin, or eat meat, but you would have to go out and kill it yourself?
Well, let me ask you this. What the question is, would I only be able to eat meat?
No, it doesn't. No.
Like, I could eat anything.
But if you wanted meat, you would have to go kill it yourself.
Yeah, I'd go kill it myself.
You would?
Yeah. No problem with that.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, I used to hunt. I mean, I haven't hunted in a long time, but yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, last question. Mm-hmm. Would you rather, this is the fucked up one, I'm sorry, but would you rather die on a sinking ship or die on land in a burning building? That's really fucked up.
Well, they say, I mean, not that they've been able to interview anybody after dying either way, but burning is pretty bad. Yeah. I'd probably
That's a slow, painful way to go.
I think once the water got to your lungs, it'd probably be a serene feeling.
Yeah.
You know,
and the sharks would eat you.
Yeah, well, I'd be dead already, so it wouldn't matter. The shark's eating my arm off. I'm dead. Doesn't matter. Have fun, man. Enjoy the meal. Take some home to the wife and kids. By the way, chew on my right nut.
Those were my questions for today.
It was. Yes,
it's been fun.
Yes. Real quick, everybody, I want to tell you guys to make sure to get over to Stitcher.com/Kevin White and download the app for nothing. It is free.
Wow, it's free? Who doesn't like a free thing?
Easy and free to do.
Anything free is good.
Yeah, and it gives you the opportunity to win $100.
Yeah.
And also, man,
and you get to listen to us.
You know what? That's the beautiful thing about it,
I know.
Sky. That is the biggest reason that they should go download that crap right now. You know what I mean?
They should.
And it is actually a really good app. It's a good thing to have because you can listen to all your shows on the go through your iPad, your iPhone, or any type of mobile device. So go check it out. It's free and it gives you the opportunity to win $100. Now we are getting out of here. Everybody have a lovely weekend and week, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Later. You're listening to The Kevin White Show with my co-host Sky. Don't forget to turn us on to all of your friends. Let them know they can find us at KevinWhiteComedy.com or on Stitcher Radio at Stitcher.com.